Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Rahmayanti. I am a lecturer who does research from Universitas Muhammadiyah Magelang. My research field is maternity nursing, especially adolescent reproductive health, and I am also interested in research wound care. And now I will present the result of my research. My research title is Experience of Health Workers in the Implementation of Adolescent-Friendly Health Service AFHS in Magelang. And this is the background of my research. Adolescence is a time of crisis, physical, psychological, and social change that cause variety of serious health problems. The government developed the AFHS program to encourage providers, especially healthcare centers, or we can call puskesmas, to provide comprehensive health services to that suit and meet adolescents' needs. Every health centers or puskesmas is obliged is obliged to implement this program, and the implementers are health workers who had responsibilities to run the program and head to the needs of adolescents. AFHS activities consist of six main programs: information and educational provision, clinician medical services, including supporting examination and referrals, counseling, healthy life skill education, and peer counselor training. Of the six activities, how can health workers provide health services to adolescents? The study used a qualitative methods. The sampling method was a proposed sampling with six participants, consisting of four nurses, one doctor, and one public health expert. They are people who play a role in AFHS activities. Data was collected using semi-structured in-depth interview and observation. The analysis was conducted by using CLISI. And the results of this study are divided into two categories. Namely, health workers' experiences on the implementation of AFHS will include obstacles to AFHS implementation and the expectation of the future implementation of AFHS. Emerging themes were internal barrier, limited and multi-program implementing personnel, because there are many activities in the health center while the personals are few, so that there are limitations to meeting health services for adolescents because only one person has been trained in one health care or puskesmas. Limited knowledge and capabilities as youth services officers, because only one person has been trained as youth service officer in one health center or Puskesmas. Limited time implementing and reporting programs. The large number of other activities in the health center or Puskesmas and the limited number of available health personnel means that there is little time that can be focused on youth activities, whereas the number of teenagers who must be fostered. And the external barrier to AFHS implementation is limited funding. Costs are obtained from Health Operational Assistance Funds, they called BOK, Bantuan Operasional Kesehatan, which are used not only for the AFHS program, so that funds are not sufficient to carry out all activities. Lack of cooperation in program and sector. So far, the activities have been carried out by the health centers on the initiation of the Magelang City Health Office, so that the implementation has not been optimal. Inadequate facilities of adolescents. Existing health facilities are in the form of room that is differentiated from public service room, but does not yet support youth youth privacy. The expectation of AFHS implementation included increasing budget, funds increasing, and especially for AFHS activities only. Services focus on youth counseling. There are 6 main activities in AFHS, but for adolescents, it won't be better to focus on youth counseling issues. Forming a special team of experts. There is only one person who is training as an AFHS facilitator, so a special team from other fields is needed for this activity. Surveys performed inside and outside the school. Surveys must reach outside school hours because school activities take up teenage time, so there must be surveys time outside school hours. And then, using multimedia in education. Teenagers like the latest technology. They use various applications and social media that are used for communication so that we can take advantage for them. Cross-program and sectoral involvement in implementation and monitoring resulting in policies that favor teenagers. This activity must be supported by the head office, education office, and other institutions that focus on adolescent health. The conclusion of this study is the result of the study could be used as a reference for improving the quality of AFHS in health centers. Okay, I have enough that I can present about my research, hopefully useful for the development of science and youth services. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.